Alright guys, how are you guys? And welcome to this episode, this first episode of our Champions League specials, where our first victims will be Arsenal. So this is the very first episode, so I'm gonna give you the rule of the game as it's going to be across this wonderfully crafted series. What I'm going to do is take a number of teams, the big teams, the teams that are the teams that are always gonna break to form the Super League or something like that. The big teams, the big names in the Champions League. Maybe you can even try with some of these mid-table teams or top tier finishing teams. There are some teams that we can give a try, but we're gonna start with the big teams. So in the Premier League, we're gonna start with Arsenal, maybe do City, maybe do Manchester United, Chelsea, blah blah blah. Go to the La Liga, Real Madrid, Barcelona. But that's how it's gonna be. So in this first episode, what we are simply doing in this Champions League specials is we are taking control of a team. We'll be simulating all the group stage matches. That is rule number one. All of them, whether it's a loss, it's a win. We are going to be simulating the round of 16 matches, and I think we'll take them from the quarterfinals. No, want to make this challenging, interesting, and also hard. Only the big teams will make it. Only the teams that can will make it through. So we are going to simulate all the group stage matches, the round of 16 up to the semi-finals. We are going to simulate all the games up to the quarterfinals. If they make it to the semi-finals, we will play the remaining 3 matches and try our best to win the Champions League with that team. And if also we are beaten in the process, who can blame me? Sometimes the AI is just better. That's not an excuse. Don't take that as an excuse. But that's my motive. We'll be doing that, and the first team we are doing this with is Arsenal. So we want to simulate all the group stage matches, and we'll just take a quick look at the groups. Arsenal are in a group with Porto, Sevilla, and Feyenoord. They were with Sevilla in a group early in the season, and they met with Porto in the round of 16, winning on penalties in the second leg to beat them 2-1 on aggregate. They are Feyenoord in the same group. The other groups, let's start with Group A, maybe. Group A, we have Barcelona, Newcastle, Sporting, and Kremlashveda. Barcelona, Newcastle, some give them that as their favorites. Manchester City, Atletico, Napoli, and Rangers. It's going to be a easy task for Man City, I presume, and then Atletico and Napoli fight for second, because Rangers, even though they're strong, I don't think they are that much of an outfit for this group. What an interesting group. This group is interesting. Let's wait and see how it will play out. That's our group. Then we have Bayern, Oli Marseille, Panathinaikos, and Nordsjælland. They did the other teams bad by placing Bayern with them. I'm predicting Bayern is gonna win 6 out of 6, and Marseille will take second. Inter Milan, Manchester United, Villarreal, and Celtic. Inter Milan, with their form, they're a good side. They're a wonderful side. So second, I think Manchester United and Villarreal might play it out. But let's not push the Scottish side away. They're a tough outfit, so Celtic will give a fight for it. Zenit, AC Milan, Galatasaray, and Young Boys. AC Milan will take the group. We'll have to wait and see for a second because I have no predictions there. PSG, Liverpool, Sociedad, Ajax. PSG and Liverpool the favorites. Sociedad and Ajax may fight for third or may cause an upset to one of these two big names. Shakhtar, Real Madrid, Benfica, and Club Brugge. Shakhtar, Real Madrid did the others wrong. Also, like just in the group of Bayern, Real Madrid are favorites for this group, absolutely. Benfica maybe for second. Let's wait. So those are the groups. Let's meet after the first match. So these are the results after match day 1. We won. Yeah. I'm saying we because we have taken control of Arsenal. So every team that I'm taking control of is going to be us. So Arsenal won. They beat Sevilla 1-0. Feyenoord beat Porto. I think that's something to do with home advantage, maybe. Bayern beat Marseille. I don't think that group stands a chance. Manchester City drew out way to Rangers. Barcelona won, Newcastle won, Napoli beat Atletico Madrid away. For New Zealand, that was a good win for them. Celtic, I'm looking for some disappointments in the first match day, but I'm seeing none. Like, every expected result has just played out. Maybe we'll see disappointments coming through, because look at this. Real Madrid won, Liverpool won, PSG won, AC Milan drew with Galatasaray. Galatasaray are not an easy side. Manchester United drew with Villarreal. Villarreal are not easy, and also Manchester United's form is not good. Inter Milan won. So it was basically mostly what maybe one may expect out of a match day, such a match day. The big teams reigning. Come on. I wanted to see some upsets. Upsets are always interesting to watch. Okay, so I think if we keep doing this match day to match day, I think we'll sit here for an hour, considering we have to play the other games too. And I don't want to keep you guys sitting on your seats or all glued to this screen for an hour. There's something called, I don't know what it is called, but if someone is watching something for too long and it starts getting boring, I want you people to get bored with any of this. I want you to watch this to the end. So what I'm going to do is simulate all of it to the end of the group stages, and I'll come back with the qualifying teams, and I'll also inform you of all the upsets. So hang on tight, don't go anywhere, wait for me, I'm coming. Alright guys, thank you so much for waiting. I know you've waited long enough, maybe not as long as I thought you'd wait. Actually, was it long? Maybe I don't know. It matters how your patience is. Okay, so these are the results of the group stage after 6 match days. I was talking about disappointments, and Group A has the biggest one yet. Biggest with BIGGEST capital, yeah, something like that. So Newcastle win the group, 5 wins from 6, a draw, 0 losses, 8 goals scored, 2 conceded. Sporting took second place. They had the same points as Barcelona, and Barcelona dropped to the Europa League after winning only 2, drawing 2 and losing 2. They had a tough start against Sporting, drawing 0-0. I know you remember that. And then it was a roller coaster ride. They lost both of their games. They lost to Newcastle, by the way, home and away. They drew one match against Kremlin-Veda, and they also drew against Sporting. So out, only 1 win from 6. By the congrats to Manchester United. Galatasaray won their group against all odds after drawing with AC Milan in the first one. So AC Milan were not able to do anything to Galatasaray. Galatasaray went unbeaten in the group stages. Zenit were very bad. PSG won their group alongside Liverpool in second. 5 wins from 6 and 4 wins from 6. PSG losing 1 and Liverpool losing 2. Liverpool lost to PSG away, and they also lost to Real. Was it? Yeah, they lost to Ajax away too. Those are their 2 losses, and the rest they won. Real Sociedad disappointing. I think they're the worst team in the Champions League in their performance. Real Madrid, another one. A group that I said Real would get 6 wins from 6. They disappointed me. They disappointed me a lot. Meaning we might get Real in the playoffs. I haven't seen the playoffs yet, but I'm going to see them. We might get Real in the playoffs. Okay, so that's that. Let's go look at the playoffs. I want to look at the playoffs with you. How they have been drawn. Just a minute. The knockout phase actually. That's what I meant. Sporting have been drawn against Club Brugge. Napoli have been drawn with Manchester United. Sevilla have been drawn with Bayern. Arsenal have been drawn with Marseille. PSG, Celtic, AC Milan have been drawn with Manchester City. Liverpool have been drawn with Galatasaray. Real Madrid with Newcastle. Newcastle finished first in the group. Yeah, it was the Barcelona group. Real Madrid drawn with Newcastle. I thought they would meet one of these big teams. They're lucky. So I think the interesting clash here I can say is Real Madrid, Newcastle, and AC Milan, Manchester City. I think we're in for some very big disappointments. Let's see if Arsenal and the others can make it through. I'm going to simulate the first leg of the Europa League, second leg, update you after the quarterfinal, the round of 16, and we'll see how things go. Just wait for me. Okay, guys, back after a long season. Believe me when I say long. The gap between the last game in the group stage, and this first round of 16 match was very wide. I have to simulate a lot of league games, and I'll be back with a little bit of league update. The league is getting interesting on the side of the Premier League for Arsenal. So after the first match in the round of 16, Arsenal lose to Olympique Marseille away, 1-0. Could this be the end for Arsenal? Well, they have had the Champions League curse for a while, and they broke it against Porto, the round of 16 curse. They always never got through that. But maybe they broke it in real life, but in game, the game still know that Arsenal are still cursed by the round of 16. So we'll be simulating our second leg, and we'll wait and see how it falls. The other results have been interesting too. Sporting drew with Club Brugge. Napoli beat Manchester United 3-1 first leg. If Manchester United are going to come back from that, then wow, they'll be strong. Sevilla also beat Bayern Munich 1-0. I don't think Bayern are going to lie down. PSG beat Celtic 3-1. AC Milan lost to Manchester City. Liverpool beat Galatasaray, and Real Madrid beat Newcastle. Only 1 goal, and they are going to St. James's Park in the next round. Okay, this is going to get interesting. That's for the first leg of the round of 16. So meet me up here again after the second leg. We are going to be doing it like this. We'll be moving in and out, simulating the others, simulating these ones up to the last second leg of the quarterfinals. That's if they even get through to the quarterfinals. So I'm doing the simulation for the second leg again, and I'll show you. I'll be back with you in a short. Okay, so it seems like Arsenal are rewriting their round of 16 story in real life. They won against Marseille 2-1. I believe also it was in penalties. I think so. I don't know. I didn't do the game. So Arsenal won against Marseille in the second leg of the round of 16 knockout, and Arsenal are through to the quarterfinals somehow. Sporting beat Club Brugge in the second leg 3-1 to win it 5-3 on aggregate. Manchester United tried to orchestrate a comeback, but they only managed to put one past Napoli at home. So Manchester United are out and Napoli are through. Bayern Munich, I gave them the heads up. Wow, what a matchup. It went to extra time. I think Bayern came back and it was like 1-1. Then it went to extra time. They scored a second, but Sevilla scored another one, and that was it. So Sevilla threw Bayern out, the first big drop of a big team, apart from Manchester United. Maybe I can also consider Manchester United as a big drop. And PSG thrashed Celtic. They dealt with Celtic. AC Milan, they tried to orchestrate a comeback against Manchester City, drew 2-2 away at Manchester City in Manchester. But Manchester City just had the upper hand. They won it 3-2. Liverpool beat Galatasaray 5-3. And Real Madrid somehow, with single goals, 1-0, 1-0 on both occasions, went past Newcastle United. So we want to look at the round of how is it called? The quarterfinal draw. I think just a little bit. I'll be showing you that the quarterfinal draw. And there it is, the quarterfinals, baby. So PSG have been drawn against Sevilla. Arsenal have been drawn with Sporting Portugal. Liverpool have been drawn with Real Madrid. Can't wait for that matchup. Manchester City have gone with Napoli. Oh, so it means Arsenal are facing the team that knocked them out of the Europa League round of 16 last season. Will we be seeing history repeat itself, or is Arsenal strong enough to take it through to the semi-finals and allow us to help them win the Champions League? They only have one agenda. They only have one thing to do: make it past the quarterfinals. Arsenal, I'm talking to you. Make it past the quarterfinals, and I'll do everything in my power. And I say everything in my power. I just mean play the rest of the matches. Try to win. I'm not saying that I'm so good, I'm just better than the AI, but I think if we play with Arsenal, we'll have a better chance at going through and winning it than if we simulate the rest. So, Arsenal make it past the quarterfinals, will deal with the semi-finals and the finals, and they just have to get past this. But I'm waiting for that matchup of Real Madrid against Liverpool. A very good match. I just had to stop for a moment and show you these guys. Arsenal are on to the FA Cup finals, where they'll be chasing actually facing, well, they'll be facing Manchester United. And to break it down to you guys, Arsenal are also first in the league, only 2 points clear of Aston Villa, who have been battering them. So the race for the title is between Arsenal and Aston Villa. Third is Liverpool, but Liverpool is like 12 points behind Aston Villa, 12 I think. So this is the race going forward. Arsenal, they may be on to win the treble. So unless they decide to bottle it, because Arsenal have been crowned the Bottlers FC most of the time. So Arsenal are have the chance to win the treble. They're in the final of the FA Cup, they're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and they are first in the Premier League. That will also be interesting to look at. This first episode is turning out to be a very, very sweet episode. Will they bottle it all? Will they win 2? Will they win 1? Or will they win the treble? So that's also another interesting thing to look at. We'll be looking at that. We'll also be updating you as the season goes on to see if Arsenal are capable. Arsenal fans, hold your hearts. Maybe this may be your season. Just maybe. There is, guys, the first leg of the Champions League quarter-finals, and amazingly, Arsenal have won their first match against away at Sporting. Sevilla won their game against PSG 2-0. Real Madrid beat Liverpool 3-0, and Manchester City beat Napoli. Okay, so Sevilla are trying to send PSG back home as much as they can. I remember Sevilla were with Arsenal in the same group. It was the two of them that made it out. So Could we be seeing another affair in the Champions League semi-finals? That's if Arsenal can make it through the second leg. And we are positive, so let's remain positive. Arsenal are doing great. They didn't get a tough matchup. That's one I can say they are lucky. They didn't get either Manchester City, Napoli, Real Madrid, or Liverpool, or even PSG in this round. But Sporting may also do something in the second leg. Let's not be too optimistic. What's up, guys, again? And oh wow, I can't believe this. Arsenal are through to the Champions League semi-finals. They beat Sporting 3-0 at home. It was an interesting win, I guess. Sevilla have knocked out PSG. Wow. Real Madrid have knocked out Liverpool. Real Madrid who finished second in their group. Behind, was it Club Brugge? Or what team was it? And where did Club Brugge end up, by the way? Yeah, I have to look into that. But Real Madrid are through. They have beaten Liverpool 3-1 and Manchester City beat Napoli 3-1. So I think our semi-finals matchups will be Arsenal versus Sevilla and Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Wow. How comes? Arsenal are still going through. They're still cruising. But on the back of their Premier League journey, I think they may be bottling the Premier League a bit again, because right now Aston Villa are first. They're 1 point ahead of Arsenal. That's after Arsenal lost a game to Newcastle in the previous match before this one. So continue praying for Arsenal fans. They still have a chance. You know they do. So let's get into the semi-finals. First, I know you need to know the opponents, and I said from the semi-finals we'll be playing all the 3 matches that are remaining. So let's go. Hey guys, wow, I couldn't have been more wrong about my draws and my predictions. Unfortunately, I thought we were facing Sevilla. Manchester City are the ones facing Sevilla. We are up against Real Madrid. Wow, we're up against Bellingham in this squad. Although I don't see him in the squad, oh my god, let's look at the lineups for this first match. So we start with the Real Madrid lineup. They have Leonin in goal, Carvajal, Alaba, Nacho Fernandez, I think that's Fran Garcia. They bought Fran Garcia, or was he in the team? Okay, we have Tchouaméni, Cruz, Valverde, and Adagola is being started over Jude Bellingham. We have Brahim Diaz and Joselu up front. So I think they're preserving their very best for the second, because Vinicius is not in, Rodrigo is not in, Camavinga is not in, Bellingham is not in, Rudiger is not in, Militao is not in. Oh my god, I think they have underestimated us. Let's take a chance on that, because as of we have Raya, Zinchenko, Saliba, Magalhaes, White, as you can see. And I didn't mention this to you. After on the last day of transfer, there was a shock transfer that happened. PSG paid the release fee of Declan Rice. So I had to come up with an emergency plan on that last transfer day. So I went on and bought Zubimendi. He's a target, he's an Arsenal target for the summer. So I went on and bought Zubimendi. So we have Zubimendi filling in for Declan Rice, who went to PSG, unfortunately. Saka, Jesus, Gabriel. The rest of the squad is just as you'd expect it. I don't see any reason to make any changes. This is going to be harder as it gets. Maybe take it easy in the first leg and do something greater in the second leg, maybe. Okay, so because of that, I'm going to take it easy in the first leg, bringing on Kiwior. I think I can do Jorginho. I think Smith Rowe will fit that role. And should I do Trossard? Yeah, I'm going to do Trossard in that position. So that's our lineup that we are going with. Real Madrid have decided to take it easy on us. So let's also take it easy on them for the first leg, enjoy the first leg, and then go all out in the second leg. I think of making one more change. I think of doing this, taking out Jesus and bringing on Ahmad. Yeah, so that's what we are going to do for this first leg. and bring it along for the second leg. Maybe if we survive, I don't know if I made the right decision. Don't blame me if I made the wrong decision. So let's go to this game, and we'll also see how Real Madrid perform on the other side. I don't like this. I don't like what has just happened. I'll go with this kit for the away match. I don't like the green kit much. So yeah, let's head into the first leg. Okay, so welcome to Madrid. The Santiago hosts our first leg semi-finals. We are proud to be here. We are strong, and I know we will survive. If that's if Real Madrid go easy on us, I think they can. Their squad. So we're in Madrid. Let's make it all count. I don't want to be out. I promise to at least help the Arsenal get a goal. Let's do it. Wow. The Santiago is spectacular. And that's quite of a welcome. Okay. Line up for the Champions League anthem. Okay, I already showed you the lineups, but it wouldn't hurt to see them once more. Maybe those will be interested in the game, the mods that have been made by Smoke Patch. Yeah, I know you still haven't seen how the lineups for the Champions League mods have come out, so it wouldn't hurt to look at that. We'll look at the lineups again before we begin our match.
It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game and then the final.
Yeah, one of the occasions of the season and in an atmosphere to match it. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative.
That's how interesting it gets. They just give me chill. Wow.
It deserves much more than that, Peter. Here's hope.
And that's our lineup. We'll work on this. Don't fret. I think I am the one who is now. Okay.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I get the feeling that a lot's going to depend.
But I think we have to do more of defensive than offensive in this match. Take something back to the Emirates. Or maybe even finish it here. I believe in myself. Let's finish this game here. It has all been Madrid giving out the passes, pass. They just don't seem to make any error. And White has a yellow card. He gets another one, I think he'll be out. So is Ben White out for the second leg? I think it should be 3, not 1. Whew. Just survived that.
Good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
This first half has not had a lot of chances. I myself have been giving away a lot of balls. Is it the pressure that is getting to me, or is it in my head? I think it's all in my head. I need to calm down. Maybe take a yoga class or something.
Gets a good foot in there.
Ah,
He's caught it there. It's a free kick.
okay, Kiwior doesn't have pace, unfortunately.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
That's half time for us. It's still 0-0. Maybe do better in the second half. Look at that, we have had no attempts. Real Madrid have only had one. Let's minimize them to attempts like that, but I need a goal. I need something to take back to the Emirates.
It's 0-0. Some first half thoughts.
But I guess you understand what I'm saying. Oh god. Whew. Almost went in via the deflection. Oh, Bellingham has been brought in. Oh god, I think Carlo Ancelotti has other thoughts in mind.
Alaba plays it short. That looks a good ball. And the shot!
Oh! Wow. I think it was a deflection that took it off target. Is that Bellingham? Yeah, it was a deflection that took it, made it hit the post. That was, we had considered our first goal, we had conceded. And it was never going to be easy in the second leg. Raya, please jump, thank you.
And now a sudden chance to counter. To get it back. Now it's Brahim.
Oh! Wow. That was close, that was close. And they have conceded a free kick at a very dangerous position. I'm not happy. It was on target, just couldn't do much about with it, but it was on target.
Trossard. White. Threads one in. Oh, he's through
And
the middle.
Saka maybe in. Oh god, straight to the gloves of Looney. That was a chance, I wasted a chance. I don't need to repeat that, but I just
Carvajal.
repeated it. Just repeated it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. White. There is some activity.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt bringing in Martinelli, a little just one sprint down that left flank and maybe a goal. If I can survive this throw-in, because I might be putting it into the box, or I might consider
Don't you just love
penalty,
the level of
which I
intensity
don't.
here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh god. I gave away the ball,
Fair tumble under that
and
challenge. Hossanu
another
is
free
there.
kick, which is taken quick. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was nice, but
That was
not
quick thinking
quite
from
the end
Jude.
product required.
Very
Well,
quick
Burnley
thinking
has
from
every
Bellingham.
Reason to be
And I'm going
disappointed
for a
after being
defensive
played in so well.
thought now. I'm removing
Won't let him
Odegaard.
forget that.
That was quick from Jude Bellingham. That tells you the IQ that kid has.
Saliba. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Martinelli.
First new chance of the game. Oh, Martinelli hits it wide.
Just needed better contact.
Last minutes of the match, I thought I was in there. I thought I was in. Really, I thought I was in. Even Ateta knew it was supposed to be a goal. Just look at that. Maybe I should have given it to Saka, but trying wasn't bad. I tried. And I think this game might finish 0-0. Yep, that's it for the first leg of the Champions League semi-finals. We managed to hold Real Madrid to a draw because these guys dominated us. So the question still remains, what can we do at the Emirates? That's the next real question. So after our first leg failure in after our first leg draw against Real Madrid, game that Real Madrid totally dominated. Manchester City won their game against Sevilla, and they're traveling to Spain as Real Madrid come to England. So we're going to see if it is going to be an all-English affair in the finals or an all-Spanish affair if Sevilla can win it. Let's get into the second leg. I am now more positive about the second leg. Okay, so the second leg of the semi-finals is on. Madrid come to London. So, like I said, in this match, I'm going to go all out. That's the lineup, and that's what we are sticking with. That's what we are doing. Okay, they have decided to bring on Rodrigo, Bellingham, and Toni Kroos. At back, they brought on Militao. In goal, they brought on Kepa Arrizabalaga. I told you guys that these people are going to put back their best for me and bring them on in the second leg. So I don't know why Vinicius is still out, but Rodrigo, Bellingham, Eddie Militao, Kepa are back, so it's going to be harder. It's not going to get easier. And that's my lineup. Those are my guys. I think the basic starting 11 for Arsenal without Declan Rice will be Mendy filling in. Just gonna do a little bit of a kit change. At least it looks like they came away. I love the black kit, so we're going to do that. Should we do this one or the other one? This one's quite good. Okay, so let's get this semi-final over with. Alright, so we are back at the Emirates Stadium in London for the second leg of the semi-leg final against Real Madrid. Our first leg we drew away 0-0. We have to make everything with this second leg. I had a lot of pressure in that first leg, so maybe hearing the North London derby, the North London forever anthem will give me hope.
Which one will have enough? Here.
Okay, it's not being sung. The Champions League anthem, maybe. I think we should just get this over with, because the final being the grand event is what I know most people are waiting for. If we'll make it to the final, if we're going to do this, so let's just get into this game and kill this semi-final off if we can, or get killed.
Greater sense of urgency all round this time, naturally so. This is the ticket to the final that everybody wants. Well, they say fortune is supposed to favour the brave, Peter, but it would be a bold move to throw too much at this too soon.
Okay, I may be in here in the first attack, and Gabriel Jesus opens the score for Arsenal. I told you I had it when coming back home. Just a simple counter attack. It was all pass, all opening, and we are through in the first leg.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Yes, I think I know the secret. The secret is not giving the ball away, because as long as they have the ball, I am all out against them. I can do a water control from Jesus, and water finish. We just have to agree. That was wonderful. Water finish from the talisman. Just look at that control. So, is that it, or do Real Madrid have something in mind? Did they know we will take the lead? Maybe. The first time they are touching the ball, I didn't give them a chance with the ball from kickoff. So I hope I don't mess up. Ooh. And I have it again. Okay, that was not the plan. Saka with the that's been White with the cross. Well defended. Whew. I'm getting a hang of this, baby. Arsenal are going to the semi-finals, to the finals.
A sudden chance
if
to
I
counter.
continue like this, unless Real Madrid have other plans in mind.
Well, Peter, looking far up. A nicely measured pass.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for.
Gabriel Jesus, who's still scoring. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He's found a way through.
And Martinelli is on. We all
Martinelli.
know what he always does
He's
when
free.
he goes
He has
through.
got space. And a goal!
Oh God,
Good
what did I
strike. Makes it
attempt?
easy.
Martinelli
What did
is very
I do?
sporting
I
here
wasted
to
a chance
acknowledge the
and
quality
I
of the
might
save.
come
A
to
lovely
regret
little
that
footballing moment.
at some point. I
Gabriel
hope I
Jesus.
don't. Unless I can do
Ooh,
something with
perfectly measured
Saka.
that. Oh,
Onto
that's
his
lit.
left foot. Couldn't get the shot away. Actually a
Shifted
good tackle
upfield.
from Militao. That's it for the first half. We lead
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments.
first
There's been no
5th
shortage of
minute
talking
opener.
points, but there has been just
At
one
least we
goal.
have a hand in
And
possession
that is
this
the
time
statement
around.
of
Last
play.
time we were
1-0.
thrashed in possession.
Well, they showed
Possession
glimpses of
wise
some wonderful
actually.
football to groom at the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleasing.
Sends it forward.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, just lacked a decent
Real
finish.
Madrid are going for
Good play all
everything
round.
right
He was
now.
well hustled and
Just
still
look at
got a
those
shot away.
attempts. Even if it looks impossible, nothing. They say nothing is impossible for the Madrid team. They will try it. They will try, and they have tried. Hey,
Havertz. Come backwards here.
I think we need to orchestrate a plan.
Some really unwanted
Play
attention.
some calm football.
If they want to shut down the
Martinelli!
It was a fair attempt. I
They
tried.
may end up with some regret with this
You have to
tactic,
agree I tried.
but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And Real Madrid are in here in the dying minutes of the game.
Ran
Just
into
too
the
long
grateful
from
arms of the keeper.
Bellingham.
Well, this league seemed to.
And
Arsenal just have to run
should I
the
see
other clock.
timeout or look for another? Oh,
Move
Martinelli
on to
was
the
in.
left
He just
flank.
didn't see him.
Martinelli.
That's not a very good ball.
Really nicely done. Now it's Trossard.
This may be
This
it.
kind of bold running will always
If
get
I
you
can
into
do something, maybe.
It's loose.
Saved
It's a race for the ball.
again. And that's it, Gunners. You are lucky enough. You are in the Champions League finals. And I guess you'll be facing Manchester City. Let's just wait and find out. You can see the ecstasy from the players, appreciating the fans. Arsenal are back into the Champions League final after their fallout with Barcelona back in 2006 when they lost to Barcelona in the finals. So for the semi-final second leg, Manchester City drew with Sevilla away, and the finals of the Champions League is Manchester City against Arsenal. So Arsenal have made it, our very first series, and Arsenal have made it to the finals, and it looks like they're going to be treble winners if this form continues. So up next, the finals to close the first episode. Guys, I had to bring it to you, I had to break it down to you. That's the table, that's the home screen, and that's how things have been going in the Premier League and in the FA Cup. So Arsenal face Manchester United in the finals of the FA Cup next. And as you can see from here, the news, Arsenal have been crowned champions of the Premier League. Let me bring up the table. Arsenal with a game in to go, that's the final match of the season against Bournemouth, have 27 wins, 2 draws and 8 losses. Top scorers of the league, 70 goals, 24 conceded, a GD of 46. I guess that's what they have at this time that I am recording this video. They have scored 70 and conceded only 24. Exactly. Wow. Okay, so Aston Villa are second, Liverpool are third, 10 points behind Aston Villa. Chelsea are fourth, and I think the teams will be getting relegated are Burnley, Luton, and maybe Palace. unless Palace can survive. So that's it for the league. Arsenal have one trophy in their cabinet. That's it for you, for Ghana's fans, and they're looking up to the next. So I'm going to simulate this final, this FA Cup final, while you guys view the game at Wembley, so that you guys can see. So Arsenal have one in their docket. So will it be the treble this year? Let's see. And no, it won't be the treble. Manchester United have been crowned champions of the FA Cup. They have beaten Arsenal to it. And sorry, Arsenal fans, sorry guys. I think the only trophy you guys have in hand again that have to remain with is the league and the Champions League. So that's it for the FA Cup. Arsenal couldn't win the FA Cup, so Arsenal are not going to make history. They're not going to be the third team to win the treble after Manchester United and Manchester City, but they could be winning the Champions League and the league. So let's go into that. Let's not spoil the fun. This happens. This is part of the fun, and let's not spoil the fun. So let's get into the Champions League final and finish this off. That's Arteta giving a pep talk before the match. And welcome to the Champions League final, guys. I don't know where it's being played. I hope it's Wembley too, because Champions League final this year is in England. So welcome to the finals. And I think Manchester City have given us their best. Just look at that. Except for Ederson, whom I think is still injured. We have Ortega, Stones, Diaz, Walker, Sergio Gomez, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Kovacic, Doku, Haaland, and Foden, leading the Manchester City way. For us, we stick with our basic 11, of which I think Odegaard should be captain. Yep. So that's our 11. Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, White, Zinchenko, Odegaard, Havertz, Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. So let's get into this game. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be one heck of a final. And Arsenal maybe can win their first Champions League, denying City another one. Yeah, so let's make it as interesting as possible. Let's get into this game. And here we are in the finals at the Stadio Olimpico in Italy. That's where the finals will be held. I think this is, if not the last year of the round stage. You guys let me know in the comments. Stadio Olimpico, which team does it belong to? Lazio or Roma? So that's the trophy both teams are fighting for. Arsenal have made it to the finals for the first time in like what? 18 years. The last time they were here, Barcelona beat them 2-1. Can they do something with Manchester City? The much awaited fight is here, and Arsenal, being our first test in this game, have made it to the finals. So we're also going to keep a record of the performances, but for now let's keep quiet and listen to the Champions League. The finals. Well, that's some lineup. Those are some men standing over there. So it's red versus blue, London versus Manchester. It's an all-English affair in this Champions League final. Enjoy, guys, as long as it lasts. And we lose. Arsenal as the fastest to drop it. We win, we give the Arsenal fans some hope. Maybe it may happen. So let's go.
Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I prefer. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time. So I sincerely wish both teams well. I hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and I've heard it before, may the best team do it.
Okay, just as James Beglin said, may the best team do it. Or maybe may the best man win. Best man.
The final gets underway.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Floats it up and over.
I won't lie, sometimes I may find it really weird. Unlike other maybe some
The
other.
counter.
Okay.
Sends it forward.
And Odegaard for Saka's first shot, and that's the first goal of the final.
Arsenal!
What a shot from Bukayo Saka.
And
And that opens up the scoring for the Champions League finals. Saka with the first
Well, we've
shot.
seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very
It was good,
tasty
it was good.
combination.
I'm happy for the Arsenal fans. I'm happy for Arsenal. They are trying it. They are doing it. So the Champions League challenge, Arsenal are cruising as it stands. Odegaard with the assist, near post shot, and goal from Bukayo Saka. That's the first goal of the finals. I should not be too excited. It's still too early in the game.
The first breakthrough.
Haaland still hasn't had the ball in his feet. And a lot of excitement will just lead to my downfall.
Arsenal. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
And that's it for the first half. Arsenal lead in the Champions League final. Manchester City trail. It has all been a 50-50 even match. We had our first shot. It was our first on target, and I think it's the only shot of the half. Yeah, Manchester City, they possessed, they had the ball, they kept pushing me,
Halfway
but I
through the
couldn't break
final,
my
what are you
defense.
thinking?
Let's see what the
It's
second
obvious
half
who's likely to
holds.
be more, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of bringing beyond it.
That was
Could
poor
even
from
try
Manchester
to
City.
spoil it from here, we'll see.
They lost the ball so poor.
So now we're going to get those
And
changes
Bernardo
we
Silva is
expect.
being brought on for Jeremy Doku, who is not having a good game.
White.
And a cross from Ben White, but Jesus is offside. Wow. It was a perfect find. But again, what a save from Otega. It was a perfect find. Jesus was just offside. Silva he find.
That's aimed into the...
What a ball for... he was looking for Haaland. Obviously, he was looking for Haaland. And I think I just survived that. So, White will be replaced by Timber. Jesus, maybe Timber. So,
Puts it away.
Stones again with another important block for City. Good defending from Timber on that front.
And they're quick to get it back.
And my guys are just too tired. City are coming again and again and
Cross goes in
again.
there.
Collected by Raya. In the dying minutes of this match, it's as if I can't get my head into the game at all.
Change for you. Just it off him.
Bukayo Saka's goal, the
Yeah, it's
only
safe to
difference
say
in
that
this
they
whole
just need
game,
to manage this to secure the
and we
referee's
have to
awarded a
hold
free
on
kick.
until the last minute, which if we continue
Well, you
conceding
might think
such
he
free
got off
kicks, it's
lightly.
not
It is
going to
just
be
a verbal warning.
that easy.
realistically expect now.
Out towards the flank. Saka. Now then, the ball's come loose.
And the final chance of the
A
game,
free kick's been given.
he scores, but it was a foul. Wow, they added 6 minutes to this match. Yeah, Smith. Arsenal are the Champions League winners in our first episode, beating Manchester City by a goal to nil. Look at the ecstasy on Arteta. After winning the league, bottling it in the FA Cup to Manchester United, who carried the FA Cup, Arsenal have won the Champions League, defeating the defending champions by a goal to nil. Raya with some selfies, waiting for the trophy lifting ceremony, taking some selfies with Trossard and that's Smith Rowe. And there's the Champions League trophy for Arsenal, their first ever Champions League glory. Arsenal are Champions League winners. So that's basically it, guys, for this episode. In our first episode, we took on Arsenal. They were going to be treble winners. They made an impression. They made the best impression. They knocked out Real Madrid in the semi-finals. They knocked out Sporting in the quarters. They knocked out which team was it? Marseille in the round of 16 to get their names printed on that trophy. So Arsenal have won the trophy in the first very episode, and we'll see which teams can combat, and we'll also be looking at this versus other competitions. So Arsenal have two. They have the Premier League and they have the Champions League. For our next episode, please subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know which team you'd like me to do next, or maybe we can just reach another way. We'll see which team to do next, but please like, subscribe, and this will be doing much of this. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Arsenal are champions, and bye.